Hi everybody, myself Arjan, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Today we discuss about sources of water. What are the sources available? Surface sources, mainly surface sources like ponds and lakes, streams and rivers, storage reservoirs. Then subsurface or underground sources, springs, infiltration wells and tube wells. First, surface sources, pond. These are depression in plains like lakes or mountains in which water is collected during rainy season. Generally, the quantity of water is very small and contain large amount of impurities. The water of ponds is used for washing clothes, animal bathing and drinking. The water of ponds cannot be used for water supply purpose. Its limited quantity and large amount of impurities. Then lakes, mountain at some places natural basins are formed with impervious beds. The quality of large lake is good than that of the small lakes. The catchment area of these lakes is small, hence the quantity of water is not reliable, but the quality is reliable. Then streams in totally good except the water of first runoff. All the suspected impurities can be restored in settling tanks up to certain extent, but the dissolved impurities required special treatments. The streams generally flow in valleys and are in main source of water. Streams are suitable for small water supply scheme. Then rivers are born in the hills. Rivers are the only surface source of water which have maximum quantity of water which can be easily taken. Mostly all the cities which are situated near rivers discharge their used water of sewage in the rivers. Therefore, much care should be taken while drawing water from the river. River water should always be used after necessary treatment. Some rivers are perennial, some rivers are non-perennial. Perennial rivers always having water throughout the year. Non-perennial rivers having water only rainy season. Then storage reservoirs. In some rivers, the flow becomes very small and cannot meet the requirement of hot weather. In such cases, the water can be stored by constructing a weir or dam across the river at such places where minimum area of land is submerged in the water and maximum quantity of water to be stored. The function may be multi-purpose, irrigation, water supply, then hydroelectric, then power generation. Then quantity and quality both are reliable. Merits of groundwater sources. The water quality is good and better than surface source. Prevention of water through evaporation is ensured and thus loss of water is reduced. Then subsurface or underground sources, springs. Sometimes groundwater reappears at the ground surface in the form of springs. Springs generally supply small quantity of water and hence suitable for the hilly towns. Some springs discharge hot water due to presence of sulfur and useful only for the certain skin disease patients. These are the artesian spring, then gravity spring. Artesian spring present in between two impervious layer. Then gravity spring normally appear in hilly slopy areas. Then one trench is excavated along the hill slope. From that water is collected. Then surface spring also located in hilly areas above the impervious layer. There is one cutoff valve is also introduced. Then this cutoff valve is store the water. An infiltration well. In order to obtain large quantity of water, the infiltration well are sunk in series in the banks of river. The wells are closed at the top and open at bottom. They are constructed by brick masonry with open joints. The quality of water is good and it requires no treatment. The water percolates through the joints and get collected in the wells. This is an infiltration well. Normally, top of the infiltration well is closed, then bottom is open. Then well is defined as an artificial hole or pit made in the ground for the purpose of tapping underground water. In India, 75 to 80% of Indian population has to be depend on wells for its water supply. Normally, wells are following different types: shallow well, deep well, tube well. Shallow wells diameter varies from 2 to 6 meter and maximum depth of 7 meter. Shallow wells may be lined or unlined from inside. The shallow wells should be constructed away from the septic tanks. Then deep wells obtain their quota of water from an aquifer below the impervious layer. Diameter varies from 1 to 2 meter but the depth varies from 20 to 30 meter depending upon the nature of the water table. Finally, tube well. It draws water from the deepermost pervious layer. Diameter and depth of this well vary from 37 mm to 150 mm and 100 meter to 200 meter respectively. Thank you.